Hello. This is another match of blue-black Oculus. For now, like that hasn't been Oculus. Like Oculus was just something else. I guess maybe it's my fault because I'm not super like this deck is not built to unearth an Oculus so greedily, but I don't really believe in those kind of decks. I think sometimes you unearth the Oculus, sometimes you do nothing with Oculus in hand, and that's what this deck did in the losses. So I think here we need to fetch for free. Of course, if we draw specifically land, I'm very happy. But even if we don't, we should be fine with this hand, I think. For now, like Tamiyo is surprisingly performing very good. Like Tamiyo turn 1, it's very strong. I didn't before playing this build, I always underestimated Tamiyo a bit, just because it felt clunky with Frog. But if you can always play this on turn 1, wow, that's a thing, right? And we have another Tamiyo. I don't think it's worth to play that as they can just kill the static prison. So I think I want to push this turn, and maybe next turn we can do something else. Next turn we can maybe play Tamiyo, let them use the static prison. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe we can just wait, because now we have this snare. So what can go wrong? I don't think I can just wait. There aren't many cards that produce energy alongside Guide of Souls and Raptor. So since we can counter the Raptor, okay, they give me, because they have Flage. Sure. I think I play Bowmaster and step, I think, and then play second Tamiyo. We can pierce a ring. We don't have currently an answer to Escaped Flage. That kind of plays. Just need to find the land number 3, and then we are fine versus Flage. Implying they have some fetches because they played zero fetches, just 1-2 from the hand. Land, please. Force of Negation. I think I need to stay open here. Maybe don't. Maybe they don't play. They don't escape Flage. Okay. I think they are going to, actually. I don't know, maybe they don't steal, maybe they decide not to escape it. Because they have blue open. And they don't care, just zero thinking, escape play, and if you have it, you have it. Sure. I think I will cycle the unearthed. Need to find push plus land now. Okay, we had land, but and came a bit late. Maybe if we find push, we take 9, we go to 8. So if they don't have a lot of good cards as a follow-up for Flage, we can maybe find a removal. Scour. Okay. So their end is likely bolts and removals. Oh, the new problem is Giganta, because we don't have answers for that. But one problem at a time, I guess. Of course, milling them is not a thing. I could keep both. Nice. So hopefully last card is Galvanic Discharge, so we can pierce that. We can have Static Prison as last card. Or another ring, maybe. Okay. I think it's fine to pierce these as they can't really play Giganta this way. And I have a combat. Ooh, okay. So it's 10 cards. This is 6 plus +5. I need to play the Oculus first. And then play... Sadly, I have to say sadly, of course. Because this Murktide would have been very powerful. Now we need to hope they draw something not strong, basically. Because this Flage in the graveyard is really super annoying. Oh, okay. Was thinking about Cling to Dust. That's a card we can hit in the manifest cards. They could have attacked with these 100%. No, I don't think I can attack myself. Oh, we drew up a lot of useless cards, sadly. It's funny how, like, I think all the games I lost due to Flage. Like, Flage was really, like, probably the other angle this deck struggles to beat after... I'm not sure why they aren't... they aren't escaping Flage. Now, if they are smart enough, they spot lethal, but that's for sure. They could have dealt me lethal the previous turn too. No, they don't. They decide not to deal me lethal. So if I attack, I have 4 blockers. So I think like attacking is kinda reasonable. Of course, like, again, they need to hit nothing. Yes. Go to 1. Dodici, 13. So I'm not sure I have lethal. I need to find. I think. I'm close to dealing lethal, but so not that I can do much anyway, so otto b5 12 3 15. Yeah, okay. Wow, they played super bad. Feels bad to lose these, but they find second flage. Yeah. Where were you when I needed when I needed you? They missed lethal like 3 times, so it doesn't feel so bad, but still feels bad. I always like when your opponent miss lethal and you kill them back on the crack pack. So we tried out the scour plan before, and one counter spell, one Murktide, and one consider, I think. Plays. Well, I have a fetish for these kind of hands. I think we can stay Wallander for a while now. Hopefully, like, we find the second land, but I still think we have to spike, so why not? I don't think I want to shock. I think I can pierce these. We kind of have a plan with those two cards. They have a special vibe together. That's Flage. Ocelot, okay. Ocelot. That's it. So I think we'll deluge. They have land ring, it's annoying, but the unpredictable ring, of course. As they could have, like, this end was completely reasonable even without a ring. Sure. I'm much more inclined to keep mana up. I need to find land. And I'm in a good position. Yes. third flage, and then fourth flage. This one, aha, sure. Ragavan, okay. I think we'll push the Ragavan. And the regret because I draw Bowmaster. I think it's fine even if I draw Bowmaster, I can just Bowmaster these. Oh, Ghost Vacuum. Nice. I think, yeah, I will play the Ghost Vacuum. I don't think I played this on my spells just because it's fine. Well, maybe I can even pass with double counter spell up. Because if they play another Raptor, I want to counter, and then if they have also... okay. If they have also something else, I want to counter also the something else. Now, of course, when they play this discharge, I feel I wanted to play the vacuum. Very curious what they do here. Okay, they just escape Flage. As before, like zero thinking, escape Flage when your opponent has 4 cards in hand. Just... if you have it, fine. If you don't have it, you're dead, so why not? I think Tami is fine to play. And I think I need to exile one Flage now, as they can't really escape that unless they do something strange. I think maybe it was even fine to let them escape Flage and counterspell, as they don't have much mana. Counterspell is strong, but it's a bit clunky, especially on the draw. Okay. They have discard, so maybe we should kind of prepare for that. They are dead on board, so they need to yeah, maybe actually misplayed. Yeah, probably I misplayed. I should have just exiled, just played vacuum and pass, because if they have discharge, I can hit my counterspell, grow the Murktide, and they can't really do much. And if they escape Flage, I have counterspell. So yeah, that was a misplay. I just take the obvious line, but the obvious line was suboptimal considering the other lines. Still think it's fine how we sided out. I sided in and out. We can maybe kite an Oculus and play one more Consider. Just because they had the card, so yeah. Maybe even Unearth is fine, but I think Unearth is strong because we do that in the early turns, and we can't keep these. This one is much better, I think. You can put Consider on bottom. It's the worst probably. Okay, nice. I like this start. I don't really care about these. I can play my Tamillo. They need to care about these, and then I think of course the best card they can do versus a Tamillo is Ajani. But if they play Ajani, like it's fine. They can play Raptor into a Gianni, of course that's the best possible, but that's not a plan. That's not something you can really plan. If they play removal on Tamiyo, I think I play the frog. Okay. And I don't think they have one drop, right? Yeah. So I expect them to have Flage. That means I just play these and pass. If they play Bolt, I discard. If they play Galvanic, maybe not. They draw a card, wow. Okay. Now if they play Flage, of course, I discard. Probably Orcish and Frog. Blood Moon, okay. It's annoying, but I just saw 2 lands. So let's just start by discarding the cards I can't really cast. Maybe I should discard also these. If they have static, I concede. I can draw second basic and regret. Potent Oculus, okay now. This is strong, it's actually very strong. Scolding these 100%. Like using the only spell I could cast. I need a land in the top 2 cards. Nice, nice. And there is no Pyroblast in this format, so... They can have static plus discharge. That'd be annoying. Yeah, static, of course. Okay, they also have discharge. This is irrelevant. Okay. 2 irrelevant spells. Opening says GG's in chat. Say GG's. Wow. Like we kinda raced the Blood Moon. It was a nice game, I think. Yeah. Okay, I think this is all for today. I think I will play the last one by myself. I think I have another game recorded versus Boros. I think it's quite nice. So we can keep just the bundle of 5. And yeah, so the deck was a bit underwhelming, to be honest. I didn't really enjoy the Oculus. I think if Oculus was Murktide, it would have been worse, specifically in the last game, as we couldn't have casted the Murktide because of Blood Moon, but like the card was a bit perplexing in most games. So I'm not super sure about this card. Maybe like my idea is to play less copy of this and more copy of Murktide. Maybe play the Oculus as 5th Murktide. But like Tamiyo was surprisingly strong. Like Tamiyo was very very strong to provide card advantage, and kind of did everything I wanted to do for a 1-drop. So I think I will probably reevaluate Tamiyo as a card in this archetype, and yeah, I'm curious to see how it performs, because like when I played before it was kinda bad, but now maybe since you are very more mid-rangey in a lot of games, the card can be good actually. So happy to try it one more, and I guess this is kinda is the verdict for Oculus itself. Like, of course, we won many matches, but I don't think it was Oculus merit. So I just think the shell is very powerful. Yeah, so if you want to read something more in depth regarding this deck and the builds that are running around in Modern, make sure to subscribe to the Patreon that you will find in the description, and I will write an article, I think, soon to explore more this build, and yeah, that's it. So appreciate and have a nice day.